Well, talking about Kenyan Drake, man, and let's go to Justin. This is his favorite player of all time, Kenyan Drake. Man, so I'm sure you've thought about this. You know, you've rostered Kenyan Drake a lot this past season. Where do you see him going? And it sounds like we don't think he's going back to Arizona.
No, I don't think a chance of him going back there. But you guys mentioned the team already. This team is going to throw money at anybody, hoping it sticks, and no one's going to want to do it besides Drake because they'll overpay him, and that's the Jets.
Yes, I'll go really quick. That was my choice too. I agree, Justin.
Yeah, the reason is this: they're going to call Aaron Jones. Hey, man, you want to play? We'll pay you. No, it's cool. Well, I want to win. Oh, Chris Carson, you're next. Nah, I'm good. Drake, we'll pay you. Oh, that's the best offer I got. Let's take it.
Exactly.
It sucks because they're gonna pay somebody, but these running backs want to win. The two we mentioned, Drake is just gonna take the best offer on the table, and the Jets are gonna overpay, and that's the name that just fits perfect for me right there. I think it could be good because every team needs a running back. Hopefully, he's gonna produce better than Gore did, and I think he can.
He'll be better than Le'Veon Bell was there.
Yeah, it's going to be good for fantasy, but it just seems like, okay, Drake getting overpaid on the Jets.
You know what it does? It keeps him in the middle of the pack. It doesn't put him – I mean, who knows? He could get enough workload to be a top 12 guy, but it's not like if we said Kenyan Drake was going to Atlanta or going to the Chiefs, we'd be like, oh, damn, he's gonna kill it. But the Jets keeps him around the middle of the pack, but I totally see that. He's the guy – I mean, he needs to get paid too, and – I could totally see that as a fit for the Jets.
Agreed.
Gabe, you got any differing thoughts, man?
Yeah, the Jets are a good one. I don't necessarily agree with the fact that I do think he might actually return to the Arizona Cardinals. I think there is a chance there. It sucks for Chase Edmonds owners because we saw what he can do when he's the sole man on that team. But I think that is a reasonable thing to say that might be a possibility. But one place where I do see him going, believe it or not, last year when the Houston Texans traded DeAndre Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals for David Johnson and a first-round pick, you may have thought that was the whole deal. No, guys, there was some under-the-table stuff. And that was under the agreement that Drake was going to be a free agent in 2022 or 2021, and he's going to go ahead and sign with the Houston Texans. They have David Johnson. They have Duke Johnson. Both guys have proven to be unreliable. They had to even bring in Carlos Hyde at the end of last year, who ended up being a 1,000-yard rusher. But I just think he's not the man for the job. They want the future, and the future is Kenyan Drake, right? So I think Houston is in a total rebuilding situation. I don't think it's an ideal situation for anybody, quarterback, wide receiver, or running back, but somebody who's willing to get some money, Kenyan Drake, is likely to find a home in Houston. Which sucks. I don't think it's the best for his fantasy outlook. But
for him, hopefully Watson's still there, but I doubt it.
No, he's not going to be there.
Joe, you've been a fan of Drake in the past, maybe still are. Where do you think he's going, man?
This is a tough one for me, man, because I'm looking at his average market value. I see that people say he could get $8-9 million. I'm not sure he's worth that. I like him as a 1A, 1B kind of a guy. Like, I think if you're going into the season with him as your solidified number one, you're probably going to have some weeks where you're not too happy. Not only from a fantasy standpoint, but from a actual NFL standpoint. So I would love to see him go somewhere where he can be in line with that other guy. Now, I don't think Austin Eckler is the fit for him in the Chargers, or that would be an easy answer. But I think he's going to end up, and I like that Texans pick, Gabe, because we've talked about they're going to want to pay him. Somebody's going to have to pay him, and he's going to take that big money.
And I think both the D. Johnsons are free agents, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I could see a situation where him and David Johnson are running in Houston. Like, that is kind of attractive.
That'd be ironic. Like, they were both just in Arizona, but I mean, most teams need two guys. Yeah.
Either that, or I'd say there's an outside shot, but I do like it, is that he ends up back in Miami. Because him and Gaskin, I think, is a nice compliment. And I think that
I mean, yeah, they're a much different franchise now. Since he left.
And I don't think there was any ill will with Kenyan Drake. It was kind of like
Not really. They just suck.
Yeah.
He was always talented, and their whole team wasn't good. So,
Yeah.
and now they are.
Yeah.
Wasn't that under Adam Gase?
When he was there,
I believe so.
When he was there, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that I could definitely see any of those scenarios.